Hello everyone, welcome to my next tutorial. Today I would like to show you how to crochet beautiful hat with a brim for a little girl. My hat is made for a child size about from 3 to 6 months old, and for this size I am using crochet hook size 4 millimeters for the main part of the hat and 3.5 millimeters for the brim. I am using crochet crochet yarn Patton Smoothie Decay. This is 100% acrylic and I've got about 200 meters, so you will need about whole a ball for making this project. Also, you can make this project in a different sizes. For example, I just started working on the smaller size. This is the size from 0 to 3 months, and I am using crochet hook size 3.5 millimeters for the main part and 3 millimeters for the brim. If you would like to make it bigger, from 6 months to 12 months, I will recommend 4.5 millimeters. For 1 to 2 years old, 5 millimeters, and from 2 to 4, 5.5 millimeters. So the pattern is staying the same, apart from number of the rows as well. So it will be everything I will say during my tutorial. So basically this pattern you can work from 0 to months to 4 years. My work I will start with the crochet hook 4 millimeters. Now we need to make magic ring at the beginning, so the end of the yarn I will put into the back. So now, as you can see, we've got small loop. Then we need to put crochet hook into the loop, grab the yarn, work first chain and one more. This is not count as any stitch. Now, working on 2 strands into the ring, we need to make 9 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At the end we can pull the tail to close the loop. At the end, after the 9 single crochet, we need to work slip stitch into the first single crochet of our round. Now round number 2. Chain of 3, 1, 2 and 3. So this will be first double crochet, and into the same stitch we need to make one more double crochet. So exactly into the same stitch as we've done slip stitch, we need to work chain of 3 and then double crochet. Now into the next stitch 2 double crochets as well. 1 and 2. Into the next stitch 2 double crochets again. So all the way around in each stitch we need to make 2 double crochets. So at the end we will have 18 double crochets. And again, at the end of our round, we need to work slip stitch into the third chain. 1, 2, 3. So into the top of first double crochet. Round number 3. Chain of 3 as a first double crochet. Then into the next stitch 1 double crochet. So into the first 2 stitches we've done 1 double crochet in each stitch. Into the third one we need to make increase, so 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. Now into the next 2 stitches 1 double crochet in each stitch, 1 and 2, 2 double crochets into the third one, 1 and 2, into the next 2 stitches, 1 double crochet. So now we need to repeat this pattern all the way around. Into the first 2 stitches we need to make 1 double crochet in each stitch, then into the third one 2 stitches, 2 double crochets. So at the end we should have 24 double crochets. At the end, again, slip stitch into the third chain, 1, 2, 3. And we need to start row number 4. Chain of 3 as a first double crochet, then into the next 2 stitches, 1 double crochet, 1 and 2. Then into the fourth, 2 double crochets in 1 stitch, 1 and 2. Into the next 3 stitches, 1 double crochet in each stitch, 1, 2 and 3. Then into the fourth, 2 double crochets in 1 stitch, 1 and 2. So one more time, 1 double crochet into the next 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3, then 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Again, we need to repeat this pattern all the way around. At the end we should have 30 stitches. So now again, slip stitch into the third chain stitch, and now we need to start round number 5. Chain of 3 as a first double crochet, then into the next 3 stitches, 1 double crochet. So as you can see, our pattern is quite simple. In each row we need to add 1 extra double crochet into the stitch before we will make 2 double crochets into the 1 stitch. So last round we had 3 double crochets, then 2 into the same stitch. Now we've got 4 double crochets and then 2 into the same stitch. So again, 1, 2, 3 and 4, then 2 into the same stitch. So now we need to continue this pattern to the end, and we should have 36 double crochets. At the end again we need to make one slip stitch into the first double crochet, so into the top of chain 3, and we have to start round number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Chain of 3 as a first double crochet. Now 1 double crochet into the same stitch, so increase into the first stitch, then into the next stitch 1 double crochet, and again into the next stitch 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and then into the next one 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets into the second, 1 and 2, and into the next one 1. So our pattern we need to repeat all the way around. Into the first stitch 2 double crochets, into the second 1, into the first stitch 2 double crochets, into the second 1, into the next stitch 2 double crochets, into the second 1. So at the end we should have 54 double crochets. At the end, slip stitch into the third stitch, 1, 2 and 3. And now we will start working on our shells. So round number 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. Round number 7, chain 3 as a first double crochet. Then into the same stitch as we've done slip stitch, we will work another 2 double crochets. So basically 3 double crochets in one stitch. So 1 and 2. Now we need to skip the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, into the third one, 3 double crochets again. 1, 2 and 3. Skip the next 2 stitches, into the third one, 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. And again skip the next 2 stitches, into the third one, 3 double crochets. So now we need to continue this pattern all the way around. Each time we need to skip 2 first stitches, into the third one, 3 double crochets. At the end of my round, I've done slip stitch into the first double crochet, so into the top of chain 3, into the third chain. Round number 8, we need to start by making slip stitch into the next 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and then slip stitch into the space between 2 shells. So not into the next double crochet, but into the space. Now chain of 3 as the first double crochet, and then into the same space we will work another 2 double crochets. So we've got shell again, but in between 2 shells from the previous round. Now we need to skip 3 double crochets. We are going into the next loop, and we have to make another 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. The same into the next loop, 3 double crochets. So on the previous round we've had 18 shells, and now we should have exactly the same, but in a different place between shells from the previous round, but 18 the same as round before. So now we need to continue this pattern all the way around. In each space between 2 shells, 1 shell. So 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. At the end of my round, again slip stitch into the first double crochet, so into the top of chain 3, and round number 9. We need to start exactly the same as the previous round, so slip stitch into the first 2 stitches, so in each stitch of the first shell, then slip stitch into the space between 2 shells, chain of 3, 2 double crochets into the same chain space, and then we are going straight into the next space and 3 double crochets again. So at the end again we should have 18 stitches, 18 shells, because our pattern is exactly the same as on the previous round. And now after this round we need to finish this pattern for the next 5 rounds. So at the end we should have 14 rounds in total. So again we need to finish this round, make a slip stitch into the third chain stitch, then slip stitch into the next 2 stitches and into the space between 2 shells, then chain of 3 and 2 double crochets and shell into the next space all the way around. So at the end, on our 14th round, we should have still 18 shells. For the smaller sizes, like for a baby about 3 months or 6 months, you can make 1 round less. So basically I've done 1 round less. I've got 13 rounds in total, not 14. But if you are making for the child above the 1 year, you should make 14 rounds. Now chain 1 and single crochet into the same stitch as we've done slip stitch. Then single crochet into the next all stitches around. So basically in this round we are just starting working on our brim, and we should have 54 single crochets all the way around. So 1 single crochet in each stitch, and at the end we need to work single crochet, slip stitch into the first single crochet. Now we've got second row of the brim, so we need to start by making chain 1, single crochet into the same stitch as we've done slip stitch, then into the next single crochet, 1 single crochet. Into the third stitch from the beginning, 2 single crochets in 1 stitch, 1 and 2. Then into the first 2 stitches, 1 single crochet, 1 and 2. Into the third one, 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. 1 single crochet into the first 2 stitches, 1 and 2, then 2 single crochets into the third stitch. So now we need to repeat our pattern all the way around. Into the first 2 stitches we need to make 1 single crochet in each stitch, and then into the third one increase, so 2 single crochets in the same stitch. At the end of our round we should have 72 stitches, so now round number 3. Chain 1 and then single crochet into the first stitch, into the second 2 single crochets in 1 stitch, 1 and 2. Into the next one, 1 single crochet, then 2 single crochets into the next stitch, 1 and 2. 1 single crochet into the first one, then 2 into the next stitch. So now again we need to repeat into the first one, 1 single crochet, into the second 2 single crochets, into the first one 1 single crochet, into the second 2 single crochets. So by working this way to the end of our round we should have 108 single crochets. At the end again slip stitch into the first single crochet, chain 1, and now from row number 4, so now we are starting round number 4 until round number 7, we need to work 1 single crochet in each stitch. So for the next four rounds we should have 108 single crochets again. So we are not making any increases at the moment, we are working 1 single crochet in each stitch. After, as we will finish 7 rounds, I will show you what we have to do next. Okay, so again at the end of my round I will make slip stitch into the first single crochet, and now we are at the end of the 7th. Now for the next and for the last 5 rounds, so until round number 11, so we've got round number 8, 9, 10, 11, until round number 12. We need to start working by making chain 1, then single crochet into the first stitch and into the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So basically into the first 5 stitches we've got 1 single crochet, into the 6th 2 single crochets, so increase, and again into the next 5 stitches 1 single crochet, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, into the 6th increase, 2 single crochets. So we need to repeat this pattern all the way around, and at the end, into the last one, when we will have the last one stitch, we need to work slip stitch into the first single crochet, and then for the next rounds repeat pattern by making single crochet into the first 5 stitches into the 6th increase. So to be honest, it doesn't matter how many stitches we will have at the end. We don't need to have 5, but we need to keep continuing this pattern, making increase in each 6th stitch. And again, if we are working on the smaller sizes, like up to 3 months or 6 months old baby, we can make 2 rows shorter brim. So instead of making 5 rounds with 5 single crochets and then increase, we can make only 3. That's what I've done. So for the bigger sizes we need to make 5, for the smaller only 3. As you can see, I've done small rows and I attached to my hat. If you would like to make exactly the same, I've got tutorial how to make this beautiful rows, and I will put the link under the video. It will be easier for you to find it. That's it for today. Thank you for staying with me to the end of this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new. Put your thumbs up and see you next time.